change. You need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto king showing you how to invest and live your dreams. So for those of you who wanna make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back, B-Roots. We have not been on a live stream in a while. You've been on vacation. I was on vacation, but we are here. PulseChain is near. Man, look at that fresh suit jacket you got on. What's going on there, man?
What's up? What's up? What's up? It's your boy back at it again with another YouTube stream for this PulseChain party. 7 days or less, peeps. Actually, 6 days or less. It's another day. So it's about to go down. So I had to bring out the coat. No, this is not made by Gucci. But yes. The Gucci box has come in. Maybe B-Root should do a look at that. I mean, they be sending B-Root's handwritten letters and shit. You know what I mean? It's how you do it. Gucci, Gucci, Gucci. But yeah, man, maybe I'll do an unboxing. I don't know. I haven't even seen it yet. If y'all want an unboxing, I'm not doing it till I see at least 100 likes, and then I'll unbox the new hat, the rebrand. The hat is going into retirement. So are the glasses. And so is my whole... The glasses. This is what everybody knows B-Roots as. But woo, B-Roots about to be looking super fresh now. Yeah. So what's up, man?
Not much, man. Just checking charts. You know, things are getting crazy. Obviously, people want to know, man. Has the snapshot happened?
Has the snapshot happened? I don't know. Do I think the snapshot happened? I do, just because Richard Hart was doing a lot of tweeting. And I don't think you just snapshot and go right to a mainnet right away. I bet you there's something that has to be done. So snapshot either already happened or it happened sometime today. The way that price like dumped and pumped all the way up, you know, yeah, I think something happened. Something went down. So I would say, did it happen already? I don't know, but I think it either happens today or tomorrow, or you know, if it already happened today or tomorrow.
We'll make America Gucci again, man. Yeah, it's just been a crazy little bit, man. Obviously, when I was gone, so many meme coins went crazy, parabolic. You know, Pepe hitting $1.6 billion market cap, but now we are gearing up for the biggest L1 launch since Ethereum, and I believe that this is going to change not only people's lives, but in crypto as whole. Just talk about it a little bit. Why should people think PulseChain is any different than just some layer one blockchain being launched? Because layer ones launch, you know, obviously not big hyped ones, not ones with big communities, but just talk about what is so different about this launch.
Well, main thing is there's not many layer ones that's come out. So the last bull market was a little. Well, actually, the last two bull markets was very, very, what I want to say, there were a ton of layer ones coming out. So the last one, you had Solana, you had Hedera, you had Avalanche. What else new you had? That's pretty much the three big ones that came out. And that's just, they're just splitting all kinds of economic energy that's coming into the space. Well, Hedera is nowhere to be found. Avalanche, I haven't heard much from. Solana breaks down every 2 seconds, and in my opinion, one of the crappiest blockchains there are. And now you've got PulseChain coming out. But what else is there? You know, we found Loop Network at the beginning, got some crazy X's on that, but I haven't heard much from them. But at the same time, you know, that can just boom right up. Something big can happen with Loop Network. But right now, the only thing that I see that's coming out that's worth even looking at for L1s is PulseChain. Nobody else is coming up with anything. It's almost like the market's kind of dried up. There's not much happening. So what I see is PulseChain is going to suck up a lot of the economic energy.
Jacket looking fresh, man. I'm excited for the rebranding. I'm also going to be doing rebranding the Crypto Kings. We're coming with a new look, new style, even possibly a new blockchain. Yeah, we're not shying all the way away from ETH, but man, we know where the money's going to be going. We see gas fees going high. Everything is so timed up right now that it is just a perfect storm for the Crypto Kings to go over to PulseChain and catch the first Pepe on PulseChain and help that thing go to new heights, bring more attention, more mass adoption, and gains over there with basically zero gas fees, man. I was looking at gas fees, and they're sitting around 150 bucks for a swap plus. I mean, it could be more than that, but you know, before we get into the show, we got to bring up the best TA in the game, B-Roots. But before we do that, we got to say what up to the family in the house. What up, Dixon? Pulse Libre, what's going on, my man? Ack, how you doing? Nicholas in the house. Yeah, Dixon's always showing up, man, with the fire comments. Look at this comment right here, B-Roots, our first super chat of the day. You know this coin right here? Nayam. How do you say it?
Nayam. Boy, made that call.
You sent me that video. You sent me that video,
early, bro. Whoo! Made that call early. Told people. B-Roots is on a hot streak right now. I gave you a 10x and Richard. Bluey still not finished yet. And then the next day he said, Nyan. I made a tweet. Let me get this tweet that I made. And since that tweet, it's been nothing but fire. Let me see here. Where's this tweet at?
Show him the tweet, man.
Killing it since the tweet.
And if you guys missed, man, I just called something. I haven't called something this low market cap in a while, but this meme absolutely made me LOL. And if you guys check out my latest tweet, you will see why. Check out that website. And it's a low market cap, man. It's high risk, but I know you DGens are always looking for something. So
I said, I had some bad calls lately. Some rugs, we all get them. Some people set me up. Not going to snitch. But you know who you are, and I know who you are. And I'm going to say to myself, it's time to game film, and let's get this 1000x. Literally, minutes later, Richard, 10x. Then I said, let's see, what was the next thing?
Bluey.
Boom. That's at that's still at I think a 2x from where we got in, went up to a 4 or 4x, I think. And then now I just said one thing, Nyan. I wasn't talking about a coin. I don't know what y'all talking about. But now I looked at it, I'm like, oh crap, Nyan's an actual coin. Well, boom, I'll take it too. 4x, just like 5x actually, just like that. Bam. B-Roots is on a hot streak. When you're on a hot streak, boy, you better get out the way. Who knows what's next? So I'm going back to my old school. You know, the Pepe thing was going crazy. You know, I got me some Pepe frogs, more Pepe frogs, more Pepe frogs. I'm all Pepe'd out, you know. But I can tell you one thing: it's time to find some different ones, and I think cat season right around the corner.
Give me 1 sec, B-Roots. 1 sec.
So yeah, you know, Nyan, it's not pulling back. Followed the laws of meme coins, took some profit, and now I'm sitting in the good. Go on to $1 billion market cap. Make B-Roots another 6 figures real quick. 6, 7 figures real quick. You know, I need some more Gucci in my life.
Yeah, man. So, guys, before we get into the TA, we need you guys to smash that like button. It's absolutely free. Subscribe to the channel if you want to get more fire content. We're going to be dropping some early PulseChain plays on this channel, and you can only find it here first. So hit that subscription and hit that notification so you get notified when those plays come in, man.
Yeah. Oh. Woo. All right. I'm ready, man.
All right, man. Pull up the screen.
Let's see here. Share the screen. Present. Share screen. Why? None of my settings have been saved in this thing, man. Choose what I want to share. What will I give you guys? Bam. There we go. See that? Ian.
I do not. Oh, yeah, there we go. Pulling it up right now. Here we go.
All right. So nothing has changed at all. We're just flirting around with, let me take this out of here, make it a little easier to see. There you go. Just flirting around here. Like I said, this is a magnet. I've said this since March. No, I probably said that about April, mid-April. It might have been March, but either way, I said this is a magnet. This line right here, 25.2. I do think we're coming down there. And if we do come there, I also think that right here is the sweet spot. Why do I think this is the sweet spot? Bro, look at the 300-week moving average. It is moving, bro. Look how this whole thing played out. When Beaver said inverse head and shoulders, and the target, you know, was a little higher than that. But look how all this stuff is playing out. Looks a little conjugated, but this green, healthy. And it's looking like, damn. I have a feeling it wouldn't surprise me if we hit this line, break off a little bit, and then we extend these little red lines right here, 21.5 to $20,000. Let's make that an even 20. Then let's bring this down a little bit. There we go. I wouldn't be surprised. We come down here over time, and this thing just goes. If this thing sucks up and keeps going, and we're just hanging out here for a while, letting meme season happens, and then we bounce off of this while this meets us there, maybe in August, September, whoo, it's going to be crazy. But if we come down, fear not, because the 300-week moving average will save it, in my opinion, because this thing is looking strong. And the higher and the more erect it looks, the better it is. So as you can see, we just played around with this line the whole time. Look how this works. Once again, peeps, I drew this months ago. I think probably in February I drew these lines. And Larry, look at it. Bam, bam, bam. Break through it. Break out of it. Break out of it. Close right here. Tries to come back up it. Bam, breaks down. So this line is very important. This is that $29,000 to $30,000 range. But maybe we need to break down, come down to this little magnet right here, then come back up. So, and create a nice little stair. You could also see something like this maybe that I'm starting to see. Maybe a trend line. Maybe it doesn't hit, till right here and creates that trend line. So this is what I'm doing is I'm just thinking of different possibilities that can happen. Maybe it breaks down and hits down here and creates a trend line. Bam, breaks down here, right in my area, hits us right off the trend line, goes back up. So I am going to keep this trend line here just in case. So you're seeing it looks crazy. But this is how my ideas flow. So right now, I think we're still bullish. The more we go sideways, the longer alt season continues. Meme season continues to run. As soon as we break down, it's going to be like cockroaches that got hit by the light. You're going to go, everyone's going to go their way, bounce out to USDC, sell all meme coins, sell all altcoins, because they're all going to drop and go to zero and go to crap. So keep that in mind. As long as we're just going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, meme coin season continues. And it's been a hell of a ride, lots of different gains. But even if it does break down, it's not over yet. So nowhere near over. I'm not afraid. I like what I see. Meanwhile, Nyan is just killing it.
Where's that one at right now?
9.5 mil.
Nice.
So I took my profits already. I actually doubled my profits because I 4x when I take out, a certain percentage. Bam, say you take it 4x, you take out half, you made a double on your money, and you still got a good bag, and you just sit back and let it happen, man.
You're just playing with house money.
House money. Laws and meme coins. Works every single time.
As long as it goes up.
Yes, that's true.
If it doesn't go up, then laws of meme coins doesn't apply. But yeah, man. So, I mean, B-Roots, we haven't seen it in a while. Let's just pull up your $30,000 to $2 million challenge. That's utility coin based, zero meme coins. For the people that don't know, let's see where they're at. It kind of judges. It's a good scale of what utility coins are doing right now. I know you have some L1s in there. Is there an L1 in there? A few, right?
There is one L1 that nobody talks about. It's looking rough.
It just shows, man, like even though meme coins are going parabolic right now, meme coins just aren't doing much.
No. So I'm going to share my screen here. Present, share. Bam. Bam. So $43,000. It did go up to 52 and then went down to 43. Still, the big winner right now is Hello. Hello is still the big winner. Alliance Block. Yeah, no, the fake shield tankers. Yeah, just Hello. Really is kind of holding down the pace. Let's see here. I've got Hello is 40% of my wow of the bag. So all the other utility coins just aren't really doing anything. The time isn't for them. Alliance Block is a close second. Pastel is my L1, and those are 8%, but I'm thinking about, to be honest with you, going in on a game that I saw. It's a low market cap. I may or may not swap some of these out. I'm not sure. I got to relook at it. But the game is a lower market cap, a very low market cap, and the graphics are fire. They're tweeting every day. The community's strong. Everything that I like to see. So when gaming comes back, I could see this thing boom. So watching over that, looking over that, and may do some switching within this portfolio. So there's that.
Nice, man. I mean, that's kind of the scale when utility coins do have their time, which they will. I mean, that's when you're going to see that little portfolio you got there booming. So, yeah, man. I mean, he said no loop network. Eddie said no loop network B-Roots. I know that's one that I have a big bag in, and I know B-Roots does too, but he didn't include that one in his challenge. You found that one later, right?
Yeah, I found it later. I wanted to go back into it, but then I was like, you know what? I couldn't do it just because, then it started running and then it was too late. So I do like Loop Network. I just don't have it in my, 30 to 2 mil challenge.
Yes, sir.
It's frog season, baby. Frog season.
Well, I mean, that could change anytime. Yeah, it was. Stephen Sanders says, B-Roots, what tax software did you use? My guy's late on his taxes, but better late than never.
Real late, bro. Good luck. Let's let me try to bring it up here.
And guys, remember tomorrow we're having another shield tank, 9-inch sponsored. They're about to do their sacrifice for their PulseChain project, and that is at 12:30 Eastern. They're doing a $500 giveaway, so make sure you guys check that out and enter to win, man. Who doesn't want to win some free money? And check out a project from the PulseChain. Let's show them real quick. Jump in on this one right here. I will have this pinned to mine right here, guys. In order to enter to win, you subscribe to Crypto Kings, which most of you guys already are. Follow 9-inch, me, B-Roots, and go to their Telegram. Once they hit, 999 B-Roots, that's when they're going to start the sacrifice.
Yeah, the sacrifice, we can talk about them a little bit. And, if you missed any of the Richard Hart sacrifices, you might want to look into it. Why? Very simple. There was billions of dollars that was sacrificed for PulseX. Majority of that money is going to go into PulseChain. So you didn't miss anything if you did not sacrifice for PulseX. A lot of people missed out on PulseChain, so they sacrificed for PulseX to get in the PulseChain. So you're going to see a big, big drop in the candle, in my opinion, on PulseX in the beginning. And every time PulseChain dips, you're going to see it's like a heartbeat. And PulseX is going to dump again. Why? Because there's those people who didn't miss that pump, were afraid to get in, but had the ability to go into PulseChain, and they're going to swap their PulseX for PulseChain again. Meanwhile, you got this DEX built specifically for meme coins named 9inch, which is going to be the sponsorship for our shield tank on Friday. So if there is a DEX that you would really want starting fresh, my opinion would be PulseX is going to be on a major dip, could be a buying opportunity, but you're also getting in at the ground level of 9inch as if you didn't have to worry about the dip. So I like the idea of one's going to be extremely high market cap because it has extremely amount of high coins because billions of dollars was sacrificed for it. And then you got this one little guy that no one's paying attention to, but already created a DEX on testnet and is ready to be launched ASAP as soon as they raise the money for it. So once that's done and deployed, now you have two different DEXs to choose from. Just like just like Ethereum has all different types of things of DEXs on Ethereum. Same thing's going to be for PulseChain. So I think the first 2 or 3 DEXs that come out can do very well and establish that name. Looks like 9inch is the number 2 one, and it's a good sacrifice. I don't see why not. Like, you might want to be looking for that. So pay attention. Get ready. Get ready for that sacrifice because I do think that there's a lot of opportunity in that DEX.
Dixon said there's going to be all the PulseX people are going to be staking.
No, they won't.
They're going to be trying to get PulseChain.
Yes, that's true. You can try to tell yourself to make it feel good, but you're going to see a big red candle from PulseX to PulseChain. That swap, that chart is going to look like this. Guarantee it. Put money on it. I'm gonna put money on it. Like that's what's gonna happen. How bad? I don't know. Personally, if you asked me and put a gun to my head and said, come up with a number, 85 to 95% down from, I don't want to say sacrifice price. Well, yeah. Yes. 85 to 95% down on the PulseX to PulseChain chart, not to the US dollar, to the PulseX to PulseChain chart. You're going to see a 85 to 95% decline. So, yes, I don't think everyone's going to say, okay, guys, let's all stake our PulseX. No, while PulseChain is just going to the moon, no. FOMO will kick in. You can't fight FOMO. I'm just telling it how it is. That's just the facts. And Richard Hart just gave a hint that all those validators are going to a burn wallet. Yeah, you better get your PulseChain fast because if that stuff is burning away, there's only so much on the market. That's simple.
Dixon's rebuttal would be, well, B-Roots, I can sell. I don't have to sell because we can borrow from liquid loans and fiat.
All right, and I hope it doesn't drop another 95% and you get liquidated. See what I mean? Like, you like what kind of loan are you going to go out? So if let's say you put $1,000 in, and then it's worth $400, you going to take a loan for $400? I mean, Hopium is a hell of a drug, Pete. First time I disagree with B. Ruth. Well, we're going to find out in 6 days or less. And best believe I'm going to be loud about it.
They say you're in full bear mode. Well, we're not bearish on PulseChain, but I mean.
First of all, I want to let you guys know I did sacrifice for PulseX. And it's my bag. So that's the thing. I will speak out against my bags, whether it's bearish or bullish. I don't care. Because there's one thing I do is I speak the truth. Now, because I own PulseChain and I own PulseX, I don't need to worry about the price of PulseX because my PulseChain is going to be going to the moon, in my opinion. So PulseX can go down, 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 maybe going down, 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 down. Most of y'all don't know about that J. What is it? What's his name? J. DeRusso. But anyways,
hashtag B-Roots was wrong.
B-Roots was right. Then B-Roots. But yes, everyone that's like fully bullish on PulseX, I get it. You missed the PulseChain sacrifice, so you make yourself a bull on PulseX. PulseX, in my opinion, is not going to pump out the wazoo. It's going to get demolished in the beginning. How long does it take to recover? We'll see. We'll find out. But I do think every time PulseChain does take a dip, PulseX will take a bigger dip because that will be people trying to. I'm going to wait for everything to settle down, and then they're going to sell. They're going to sell the PulseChain. So,
oh my gosh! Breaking news, brother. We got Richard just shot up 60%. Back to a $2 million market cap.
Woo!
There we go. There we go.
Rich we got to
pull that chart up, man. That thing is so volatile right now. And it's crazy because, like, you know, I mean, the Hexicans can get mad or whatever. People, you know, the maximalists, they might not like this. It's a freaking meme coin. But guess what? It's free marketing. And guess what? It's the narrative right now. It's crazy, bro. Like, the way I've seen Richard Hart coin, it goes at the end of the day, it will be like, it went up to 2.5 or 2.6 million, went down to 300K. Then the next day it went up to 5 million. Then it went all the way down to 700K. And now it's sitting back at 2 mil. It's like a daytime coin. Like that thing
I have a feeling on PulseChain, this could be the one. It could be the one. You know, I do think when PulseChain comes out, this thing gets freaking demolished. The Ethereum side gets demolished, and everyone goes on to the PulseChain side. So I do think that's what happens. But you know, it's going to be interesting to see. We'll see.
My guy says, not too late to do my taxes. Trying to get ahead of the curve with PulseChain activities. That is about to go down. Don't forget to post that link. Thanks.
Oh, taxes. Let me find that.
Taxes. My guy right here. Yo, what up? You told Just Data from blockchain. You could come on Shilting. eBlock, Genie. Want to check this out? Yeah, man. I mean, anyone can come on Shilting. All you got to do is follow the simple rules. Follow the sharks. Retweet the space and request to speak. And that's how you get a chance to speak on the #1 platform, a free platform to shill your bags. Obviously, sponsors are paid for. They pay us. They pay you guys. But as far as people coming up and pitching, that is a free platform and anybody can do it.
And it's not guaranteed you're going to get on just because we say, yeah, sure, they can come on, doesn't mean we're going to pick them. Like, there's no favors in Shilting. So
and sometimes, you know, guys have to come on for a couple weeks every show, and then we see them long enough and we say, hey man, this guy hasn't got to pick yet. This guy hasn't got to speak yet. I see him every week. Let's bring him up.
Yeah, and that's all longevity too. How long can your actual thing last? Like your coin lasts. How long can it last? Are you just crapping, or is it actually worth something? Like you gotta realize that, you know, people. I've seen coins over week in, week out, week out. Come on, and I'm just like, yo, this coin actually is trying to last for a while. So I think that is a hustler, and depending on their market cap, that tells you whether they're going to make it or not. Look at Mouseworm, constantly going on Shield Tank, constantly coming on,
pounding on the door. I mean, anything you do in life. Go ahead, Beard. Sorry.
Yeah. The name of the coin is, or the name of the tax service is called Awake. Yeah,
Awaken Inu.
Awaken. So Awaken. We actually have a video, so subscribe to our YouTube. Click on the video section, and you'll see the video. That's our last video we made on here. It's called Awaken, and that talks about it.
Yeah, man, got to get those taxes done.
Pay to play. Pay to play.
You do got to pay to play. Why don't we go ahead and bring up? The Richard Hart's getting sold off a little bit. This thing is volatile, bro. Volatile. Like crazy. Like I haven't seen it's crazy when you see something like Bluey, that's slow mooner style. Yeah, it got sold off, but not to a $5 million market cap. When you see these quick these wicks go up, it might be bots or it might just be hype. But it's like these coins are looking like pump and dumps. Now, I'm not saying they all are, but that's just what it looks like. Like I even tweeted out, I was like, every coin, like you got to be glued to your computer. I ate into some stuff on vacation. I checked it the next day, it was dumped. And I could have cashed out on like a 5, 10x. And so you got to be like, if you're aping right now, you got to be like ready. You got to
laws of meme coins, man. Laws of meme coins. You have to follow in this market. You must follow the laws of meme coins and take your profits. If you don't, you're going to get wrecked. So pay attention. Let's look at Bluey real fast. Bluey, the volume just dropped big time.
That's not good.
Not good. But it's holding. It's holding the line. You see that?
Yeah.
It's holding the line. So it's looking good. It never created a lower low. That is a good thing. So what do I mean by that? Let's zoom in for a second here. And let's look at the 4 hour. Let's look at the daily. So you see where this went up, this big run up here? It went up and went down right here. But as it went up, it created a higher high. Then it went down and created a lower high. What is a lower high? A higher low. Sorry, a higher low. What is a higher low? It's higher than the previous section of downtrends lows. So 3014, then went up and created a higher high and a higher low. So what do I mean by that? Well, the lowest that this downward trend went was 3298. So is 3298 higher than 3026? Obviously, yes. Then went up, created a lower high, but once again, a higher low. And then went up, created a higher high, and right now it's sitting on the trend line on a higher low at the moment. So we're not done this check since, so we need to kind of curve on out here. And what that's telling me is that there are more buyers than sellers. So as it goes up again, that means not enough people are selling right here, so it can go higher. If it stops right here, that means all the people that sold right here, like they're not selling. All the people that bought right here, they're not selling. So the volume's getting lower, but that also could mean we're ready for another explosion up. Maybe a news event, maybe some type of utility, maybe some type of connection, maybe a shout out from somebody, and just boom, it just goes and takes off.
Is that a Head and Shoulders?
This right here? No, it's too. See, if it was a Head and Shoulders, it would happen right here. So it's within that shoulder. You could have said that was a big ass head. This would have been the shoulder, and then it would just break down. That would have been a Head and Shoulders. But because it went like this and it said, nope, we're going up, it's no longer a Head and Shoulders. That's the most goofy looking shoulder, if anything. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, boy, got some shoulder pads on this arm. But yeah, so Bluey looks good. It just needs to curve over.
Why do you pull Richard while we have it there? Because this chart is a crazy looking chart.
I mean, really, I mean, you got up, you're low, you're high, same thing, higher, low. But like right now, it's getting rejected. This is a big point right here. It's getting rejected from there. Reality, it just needs to stay above a $1 million market cap. If it goes down there again, it wouldn't look pretty. Now I can test it a little bit to see if everybody wants to sell anymore, but it's not bad. But there are some retests that need to be done. Let's see here. So 1.2 needs a retest. Wouldn't mind seeing a retest. 1 million might see one. You already retested that. So either way, you know, 600,000 market cap seems to be the place. This line right here. As you can see, it keeps tapping it. Tap, 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 tap. So we just need more buyers. Keep it going.
It's holding the line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised it didn't shoot up last night when Richard Hart was tweeting. That was kind of
lost opportunity.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, you got Richard Hart saying, you know, within a week, PulseChain is live. So any second now, PulseChain could be live. So I mean,
Richard's the one. I would be intrigued to see if Richard's the one on PulseChain or Ethereum. I do think once Ethereum comes, like it's probably going to drop. But you know, maybe people are holding for that copy.
Mm-hmm.
And Richard just comes over and everyone looks for the Richard code and just goes and sells their PulseChain, and Richard just goes to the moon. Like, that's a great narrative for a meme coin. That the copy happens. What meme coin is going to be the one that does 100x first? What meme coin is going to be the one that goes to $1 billion market cap first? What meme coin is the one that maybe just like surpasses Pepe and Shiba on PulseChain? Richard is a very, very good narrative. The question is, do the whales see it? I'm going to be loud about it. I might throw some PulseChain and just pump that thing on PulseChain. Who knows? There's no financial advice, no guarantees. Or I might provide liquidity for it. We'll see. That'd be interesting.
Why don't you bring up the Hex chart? People are asking.
Hex talking about volatile.
Yeah,
God.
that's a high market cap that is volatile for sure.
All right, you see it?
Sorry. Yep.
So we're gonna get off of 2 hour, minimum 4 hour for this chart. Doesn't look good. The reason why I say that is because this big pump right here is a bullish engulfing candle. What is a bullish engulfing candle? You go lower than the previous candle, but close higher than the previous candle. Here's the crazy thing. It closed way higher. Like, this is the ultra bullish engulfing candle. Let's look at it on a daily. It might even look crazy on a daily. Yeah, like, that's huge. Here's the issue. We went up, bam, bullish engulfing candle with no follow through. That's not good. So this needs to break off of this and go up. the fact that we're kind of sitting lower than the previous all-time high, or not the all-time, the high of this little going up, is not necessarily a good thing. It doesn't show strength. It shows FOMO. So people were FOMOing in. Maybe they're thinking, oh, I'm going to get my copy. It's time to get in now. So that's what you saw. Boom. But then you saw people sell into it, which means people didn't care about the copy, or the whales are just trying to unload off on the Ethereum side. That's what this shows. I want to see this, and I want to see continuation on a bullish engulfing candle. Like this right here. Bullish engulfing candle. See how this candle went lower than the previous candle? And then boom, it went higher. And then boom, 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 and just kept going. Boom, boom, boom. That was the announcement of the V3. But on this side of things, PulseChain less than 7 days. Boom. And then just boom. That's not good. That doesn't look bullish to me. So be careful with Hex, because when I see a bullish engulfing candle, you could just as well see a bearish engulfing candle, and that wouldn't look pretty. So today needs to do something. I need to see some follow through today. If I don't see any follow through today, my opinion, this whole candle is going to get taken out. And if this whole candle gets taken out, you're probably going to see lower prices. But is that a bad thing or a good thing? Well, the lower Hex goes, the easier the PulseChain Hex can come in parity with it. And then they both can go up together. And we don't know when the snapshot is. So easily, Richard Hart could say something else in a tweet, and then all of a sudden, boom, it just turns into that candle that just goes up higher than this. So it's all relative to PulseChain number one and whatever Richard Hart tweets out. If Richard Hart doesn't tweet out again today, I think you're going to see this whole candle slowly get erased. But PulseChain's here, peeps. No reason to be all freaked out about it. Get ready. See some fireworks soon.
What do you think it's going to be like when PulseChain does launch? As far as like, is it going to shake the market up? Like everything's just going to become bullish?
everything's going to stop. You're going to see crypto banter. You're going to see Richard Hart on crypto banter. You're going to see Richard Hart on Ivan on tech. You're going to see Richard Hart on BitBoy. You're going to see him all over. He's going to be streaming. He's going to be all over like he was back when the sacrifice happened. And he's going to talk about the chain and everything that what happened on for the last 2 years. So he's going to talk about it. And Richard probably moons. Not financial advice, but maybe Richard moons. But you're gonna see that. And Richard's going to be all over the place. So I think that creates a lot of FOMO. I think that creates a lot of money coming in, and I think that pumps the price. How high does that price pump the price? Personally, it's going to be a big range. I think anywhere from a 10 to 50x. A 10 to 50x, I say, would be the
right off the bat.
Right off the bat. It's probably going to over a week. Because he's got to go on BitBoy's channel, he's got to go on this channel. It's going to be talked about all over, and there's going to be a lot of hype. With a lot of hype comes a lot of FOMO. With a lot of FOMO comes a lot of people getting wrecked, trying to trade back and forth. And I think there's going to be millionaires right off the bat. Just made millions just right off the bat. What they do with that, we'll never know. But I think there's going to be a big, massive pump, last maybe a week, potentially 2 weeks, and then there's going to be a massive dump, and then there's going to be a accumulation period, and then fireworks. Let's look at the Ethereum chart from the beginning.
Yeah, maybe that can give us some clues, because Dixon's saying he's going to wait till day 8 to try to buy.
I see what you're going there. Let's see if I can find the original. We talked about it before. There we go. Yep, perfect. Percent share Ethereum chart. All right, see that?
Yep.
So on day one, you saw in Ethereum a massive 10x on your investment, 10.5x on your investment. So obviously, people sold that. Now, the difference between Ethereum and PulseChain, simple. There's way more confidence and money in crypto than it was back in 2015. Nobody knew about smart contracts, probably had more doubters than believers. With that said, nowadays, you got people just throwing money at stuff. So I, in my network alone, know probably about anywhere from $3 to $5 million coming into the ecosystem. That's just me. Just me knowing a few people. I know people that are going to be coming in and just bam, throwing money. So when you got people, I would say maybe anywhere from on the low side, $25 million coming into the ecosystem just to buy PulseChain. That simple. I would really probably say anywhere from 25 on the low side to 50 million probably on average, and probably likely with all the hype, 50 to 100 million coming into the ecosystem right off the bat within the first week, massively pumping the price. Now, obviously, people are going to be in profit, and they're going to hit that with sell pressure. You know, people be up 20, 25x on their money, they're going to sell. So your volume on PulseChain is going to be crazy, massive, like ridiculous, bull market type money. And that's where I see these first like kind of candles right here. So you got bam, 10x on their money. Bam, goes all the way up down to 70 cents. Bam, all the way up to $2.30. Boom, down to $1.50 and goes all the way down to 40 cents. Sacrifice price was at 30 cents for Ethereum. So this actually went to 15 cents. So people don't know this. They just didn't chart it on Bitstamp, but this actually went to 15 cents. So people lost 50% in a single like hour or two of their money because people just sold. And then whoom, went back up, bam, went back up, went down, and then look at this. Goodbye.
Wow.
Goodbye. Once that accumulation pattern happened, and this each candle is a week, peeps. That was the first bull market. So I showed you down here. Look what that looks like just in that. What I just showed you was back here, August in 2015.
And when was the bull market? When was the peak of that bull market?
I'll tell you right off the bat without even looking at it. January 7th of 2018. See if I got that right. Boom! The week of January 8th of 2018 was the peak. I got a crazy memory like that, man.
and it came out in August 2000. So you think Richard Hart's trying to time? You think peak of the bull market year and a half from now?
I said it once, I say it again, and I'll keep saying it forever and ever and ever and ever. He timed the market perfectly with the halving. The halving was in 2016. Ethereum came out in 2015. The halving of PulseChain or Bitcoin is in 2024. PulseChain launched in PulseChain launched in May of 2023. I would be willing to bet. You ready for this? The halving is speculated to happen in April. I'd be willing to bet that the halving of Bitcoin happened in July of 2016. So let's see here. 2016 Bitcoin halving date. There you go. So if you want to pretend that all this stuff is just by coincidence, you deserve to get slapped. It's just following Ethereum, boys and girls. That's all, in my opinion. It's just following Ethereum. So, what do I expect on day one? I expect fireworks more than Ethereum because there's more money in crypto and there's more speculation. I expect a big drop in Ethereum, or excuse me, in PulseChain. I also expect a massive rise similar to Ethereum within the next 2 years. So a 10 to 50x from PulseChain launch, very possible. An 85 to 95% drop from there, the first big drop from there, very possible. 1,000 to 5,000 to 10,000x, wherever you want to call it from there, very possible. Just because you didn't sacrifice. Man, just imagine if you bought Ethereum at the high when it first launched at $3.
Right.
Would you be upset right now? Nah, I don't think you would be. So think smart about, oh, I didn't sacrifice and all these people are up on their money. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it and have a game plan.
Absolutely, man. It's important to stick to that game plan. And I think either way, if you get into PulseChain in the beginning, no matter if you buy a rip or you buy a dip, long term, you're going to be a winner. If you guys know about PulseChain right now, you have money put away. If you didn't sacrifice, you're ready to bridge over. You're going to be a winner. Good question from Dixon. Can we trade PulseChain like a meme coin the first few days? Sell at 1.618 and buy back in at 0.618?
I would not try to trade a coin that's getting FOMO bought and sold like that. Will it follow that? Yes, most likely. Corrections will happen. But make sure if you trade and you sell your bag, make sure if it reverses on you and you don't get that bag back, that you're okay with that. Or if you lose from doing that, like if you try to, play that game, fine. Absolutely. So, but here's the thing. It starts at 0. So where do you start that 618 at? So he's talking about the fib retracement lines. So yes, I do think it will work. Will the laws of meme coin work for it? Whew. That's a big question. That is a big question. You have to go and check with the times and see how it is, how it's working. I did say I think it could pump for a week or two. That could be a laws of meme coins play. How much do you play with doing that? I don't know. That's very hard for me to figure out. But I do know one thing, that there's going to be a lot of FOMO. There's going to be a lot of people getting wrecked. And it's going to be interesting to see. This is the most hyped event since, maybe Pepe was hyped, but I think that's going to get short-lived by PulseChain very soon.
Either way, man, like we are in a very volatile market. I mean, that's what makes crypto great. You can come up fast, but you can get wrecked just as fast. So it's going to be very interesting. Obviously, there's been L1's launch, but nothing like this with this many sacrifice, people who've sacrificed this much hype already, a big community coming behind this. It's going to be very, very interesting. Viewers, we're coming close to the end of the hour. I want to wrap it up. We don't usually talk about NFTs. However, there's an NFT project that is minting live now.
Hello? You just freeze, or is that me? The hell? The Ian just froze. So is it me? Do you guys hear me, or is that just
there? We go. Welcome back.
Nifty, right? No.
Man, everything's getting rugged, even the streams today. So be careful, folks. I want to bring this up real quick. This is an NFT project that is minting live while we end this show. I want to talk about its Watsa NFTs, especially if you guys are looking to accumulate coins. You didn't sacrifice for PulseChain. You don't have any hex. There's going to be a lot more projects added onto this. Let me just pull this up real quick. Definitely, there's a couple ways you can look at this too. As like a savings account, because every time someone burns their NFT, because that's what you have to do to get the rewards of the yield that you've earned, you now take that out of supply. So then that pool, the percentage of the pool that you would get when you cash out becomes greater. So it's kind of like last man standing. You can ladder it by, having a certain, buying 10 NFTs, cashing one out each year, but you're going to get rewards in Hex, Karn. You're going to get PulseChain, Pulse Doge, ASIC, Pulse Bitcoin, all different. You guys check out this website right here. You have 25 days to mint. And there's a lot more information right here if you guys want to check it out. And there's going to be a lot more coins added to this, especially with PulseChain being launched. So if you guys are looking to accumulate and, grow your portfolio, definitely check this out. If that's something that is interesting for you guys, I think it's a good idea. You can have one as a savings account. You can have one to cash out at the peak of the bull market. You can time that up for each bull market, and you're going to get more than just these coins right here. They're going to continue to add in the next 25 days. So check it out, guys. It's Watsa NFTs, and you can check it out right here on Karn, CARN.app. What do you think about that, viewers? Or am I rugged? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Nice, man. Yeah, I like this project. The dev is a dev from Coinbase. If you haven't paid attention during Shill Tank or didn't watch Shill Tank, so that's going to be, in my opinion, a beast. I think a lot of people are kind of sleeping on it and don't realize what's in front of them. There's a lot of opportunity in this, and the ability to own a pool of coins that are going to be coming your way. My recommendation, if you're looking at this and you're like, what is this? I don't understand what he's talking about. Go into their Telegram and ask questions. Ask for the dev. His name is KB, and he'll explain it to you. I'm telling you guys, this is a very, very underrated, underlooked project, and it's a brainiac. Like there's very few devs that I've met in person or talked to that I can say is at this level. He's up there. So what he's created and what he's creating to even attach to that is something that could be very big on PulseChain. You're not in Hex, or you're not in these coins that you hear everyone's making all this money on. This is actually a way to do it. You don't have to buy it. You mint the NFT, you spend all your money on the NFTs, and it basically does the work for you. You take advantage of all that stuff. So go into that Telegram, check on the game plan and different game theories you can use so that you can take part. Because once you burn that NFT, you get all that value and all those coins, but you don't continue to get it. So you'll need some, some people are ladder staking. Well, I got, $10,000 to work with. Yeah, you'll get a bigger piece of the pool if you buy $10,000 worth, but that's only it's only one NFT. So when you burn that NFT to get all that value, guess what? You're out the system. You're done. Only way you can go is to buy someone's NFT on OpenSea. So if you got $10,000, maybe take, maybe 2 of them. And maybe you just say, hey, during the bull market, when everyone's going crazy, I'm going to burn one and I'm going to save the other one for the next bull market. And you just freaking accumulating, constantly accumulating coins that everybody's talking about. There's going to be new coins that's coming in. So hey, don't let an "I told you so" come up. Go into the Telegram, ask the questions if you don't get it. If you do get it, don't sleep on it. It's very undervalued. I've seen coins do $1 million raises for meme coins, for 50 million for other utility coins. It's kind of similar. So just because you're like, I haven't never seen KB. This guy has worked at Coinbase. He's probably one of the most official devs working on Pulse in the PulseChain ecosystem. So that raise should be a lot higher. So don't sleep on it. They just need the word out. And I think you get a big bonus also that they have in there advertised on the website. So go check it out.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I think that's a big reason it's kind of overlooked. The dev is super brainy, and it's sometimes it's hard to understand someone with that high of IQ. He literally left Coinbase because he saw PulseChain was the next big thing. He wanted to get ahead of the curve. He's putting all his efforts into this project right now, and there's going to be a lot more coins. And where do you get the yield? I'll just give you a quick example. Through Hex, people can stake their Hex, and they're going to get the big bonuses because they have their whales. They're going to stake a lot of that Hex. Well, this is more a pool for the little guys, 100,000, 250,000. And when all these people stake, it's like staking with your rich uncle who's got, multi-millions, and you're going to still reap that yield as if you were a whale. So it's for more of the little guys to come together. That's where the yield will be coming from. And it definitely goes to that is even over my head. So get in that Telegram, check them out. What's their Twitter page? We just had it up. Go to our last shill tank.
It's at WAATCA. Yeah, WAATCA. At WAA. Yeah. TCA.
I think it's NFT after that. But either way, check it out, guys. DM us if you need to can't figure it out. But go and talk to that dev.
@ WAATCA.
Yeah. There you go, guys. Well, B-Roots, we're past the hour. We did TA. We talked about PulseChain, some meme coins, just, how volatile the markets are. Follow the laws of meme coins, fam. I've even been getting wrecked. I'm going to get on a hot streak soon and, just coming back from vacation, how it goes. But I'm excited, man. When things go crazy again, we're going to be here. We're going to be ready. PulseChain is going to shake up the industry, which is cryptocurrency, and, be ready for that, man. Have all your coins in the DeFi wallet. Be ready to buy stables, ETH, whatever you're going to try to do to bridge over. And hold on. B-Roots and Ian, our boy Brendan Allen is fighting Bruno Silva, 624. I have a feeling your boy is going to get sub like Munoz. Bruno Silva got sub by Mearshark. Easy money. Yeah, man. Brendan Allen is killing it, and B-Roots, you're going to be wearing that jacket soon, calling some fights, right?
Bro, I'm about to go get me another jacket, bro.
Oh, slow down, man.
You can't be wearing the same jacket when you get on TV like that. Come on, man.
You gotta recycle it.
What is this, rookie season? Anyways,
the Black Bruce Buffer.
The Black Bruce Buffer will be announcing at Brendan Allen's all in combat. Sorry, all in. All out.
You gotta get the name right, bro. You can't even be calling fights and not even know the name of the promotion, man.
I'll be like,
Brendan Allen's wife is freaking watching this stream right now. She's about to fire you. Anyways,
welcome to all.
Imagine you ruin the name. The UFE. Wow. Anyways,
hey, I corrected myself. I got it.
But there ain't no correcting yourself when you're calling it.
You can't be lying.
It's a hard job, bro. Calling is a hard job. You got to pronounce names, and even commentating. I commentated on the XMMA fights. You got to know these fighters. You got to know their personality. You got to know their last fights. Yep. I mean, you got to have stuff to talk about. It's not easy, and there's a lot of cues and stuff. So that stuff is definitely a brain exercise, and you got to have a good memory. So B-Roots, you got a good memory. You got a good voice for calling it. I got a good commentating voice. And Crypto Kings, we're about to smash it. We're taking over all these influencers. We're moving mainly to PulseChain, but not completely, because we go where the gains go. And the gains are going to be mainly on PulseChain. But the ETH is still going to print millionaires, and we will be on that as well. So big shout out to all the listeners. Smash that subscribe button on your way out. And we will see you guys tomorrow, 12:30 Eastern on Shill Tank with 9-inch. B-Roots, give your concluding statements. If you don't have any, I will end the show.
I was just good because someone said, "Don't blow your ACL out like Bruce Buffer."
Oh yeah, right.
He
does the stomp now.
I demolished one guy's name, and I knew I demolished it because it was an easy name too, bro. And I was like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I just pronounced that wrong." And I went up. He actually ended up winning the fight, and I went up to him. I was like, "Sorry about killing your name." He's like, "It's all good, bro." And then I smashed it when I announced him, as a winner. But yeah, it's very fun. And Louisiana, if you're in Louisiana, hit me up. It'll be a fun event. So just a little gig on the side I do. But peace out. You won't hear me tweeting much. Maybe I will be tweeting much. We'll see. I think PulseChain, you never know. PulseChain might be out during the weekend. Are
you going this weekend? Oh,
yes, this weekend.
Crazy,
I know. I leave tomorrow.
Oh my god!
I'm hoping PulseChain doesn't come out during the weekend, but we'll see. If not, I'll be ready. The event's only 3 hours, so I'll be ready.
All right, y'all. Hit those notifications. Follow us on Twitter. See you soon. See you Friday.
So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo, they gotta let your crypto king showing you how to invest to live your dreams. So for those of you who want to make that change, you need some crypto to help you to make that green. Yo.